Dear Kelly, what I would like to say to you is that I am so proud of the woman you are and the mother you've become, and I am so proud of how you rise above everything, and I am so proud of how you just tackle each and everything that comes away and come out winning.
Greetings and welcome to My Own Kind of Beautiful. I'm your host, Millicent Mashile. Now, when I saw the title of our guest's latest album, I was excited. The Voice of Africa. I love it because I'm passionate about inspiring African women to raise their voices and speak up and push for the change they want to see. Until now, women have defended patriarchy. She has said that this album is her using her voice to tell African stories around love, betrayal, and women's struggle. In studio today, we have an amazing woman, and her name is none other than Kelly Khumalo. Welcome to My Own Kind of Beautiful.
Hi, I'm so delighted to be here. How are you?
Ah, you look like an angel.
I wish I was.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much for gracing us with your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's talk about your latest album. Tell us more about it.
I started working on the album a year and a half ago, and I worked with Psyche. Was the first person that I worked with on the Tata Kancinci single, and then I moved over to work with Mondli. And when I told everyone that I wanted to call the album The Voice of Africa, they were like, oh, why such a bold statement?
Yeah.
But I was like, why not?
Why not?
You know, I have one of the best voices in Africa.
Yes!
And I wanted to use that voice to narrate African stories and the beauty and the journey of just being an African, hence the Voice of Africa.
Yeah, and you using your voice not just like vocally to speak out, which okay, no, we have to appreciate Africa for what it is, but also using it as to sing, as healing.
Yes.
You know. So what are some of the messages and titles that are in the album that will help rise Africa up?
I mean, the struggles of being a woman in the African continent, where we always have to fight twice as much to get the same platform as man, you know, where we are always seen as just beings who belong in the kitchen and raising kids at home, as opposed to running the country and the political parties and being CEO of lucrative companies and whatnot. So the album talks about that, and also it talks about love. I love love. I always talk about love. and it talks about betrayal, as you said earlier. So it has all these beautiful stories of what it means to be an African woman or just being an African.
Yeah, and you moved to producer role, so you produced this album yourself. So did you write some of the songs?
The album was mostly produced by Mondli, and obviously I was giving the direction of what I want and how I want it to be, because I mean the whole Voice of Africa was my idea, and well, I would love to produce, but I'm not there yet. Mondli did most of it, and I featured him on one of the songs, and I featured Thengiwe Mhlaba as well on the song that we are nominated for the best song or gospel song of the year at the Crowns. So
let's talk about gospel. I mean, when you release a gospel song, it's like, I feel like you're reintroducing yourself, because it's like, whoa, you know, I think you're giving gospel artists a run for their money, because there's just something so spiritual, strong, like you go in deep. You know, tell me about your process when you're creating gospel songs.
I was discovered through a gospel talent search, Cracks Gospel Star, 15 years ago. And I grew up in church, and I have a very strong gospel background, and you know, and also when I do gospel, I have a very different level of understanding when it comes to gospel music, where it's not just, you know, just singing for the sake. It's acknowledging the power that governs me. It's acknowledging the power that sustains me, the power that provides, the power that teaches, the power that protects. So I have no reservations whatsoever when it comes to gospel music, because it is the power that has created me.
Deep. like deep, deep, deep. And your other music, of course, although it's not gospel, but it's like you preaching through the music.
I know.
You're changing lives through the music.
I think it's also a gift. You know, when you don't just sing for the sake of singing. And I think I'm one of the highly blessed individuals or musicians who are able to get in touch with the souls, you know, connect with people through the soul. Because I don't just sing. It would be such, you know, a letdown for me to just sing for the sake of singing. I sing to connect. I sing to touch people's lives. I sing to heal, you know. So that's what I do.
Do you sing at home for your children?
No.
No?
No. I wish I could. I wish I could, but I don't just sing. I sing every now and then, but not for them, for myself.
Yeah.
You know, so if they happen to be around, then great.
But has any of the children shown any gift of music and singing?
My daughter.
Oh, really?
My daughter, you know, I was so amazed. So every time when I drive them to school, there's this song that I'm forever playing.
Yeah.
And I did not know that she was actually listening to the song. So one time on a Saturday afternoon, through the balcony, I can hear her. I'm like, oh my God. I did not know she paid attention to all the songs that I play in the morning when taking them to school. So she does have a gift, and I hope to God that she follows through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Another Kelly Khumalo in the making. The house.
I would like to believe her to be better than me. I want her to be better than me.
Yeah, they will, because you're doing an incredible job as a mother,
you.
you know, just watching you. And being in the public eye, how do you handle criticism and negativity, especially if it's coming from other women?
I don't have to handle something that has nothing to do with me. You are projecting what you feel and how you see yourself as an individual, and you want me to carry that. I cannot. That's not who I am. I don't have to deal with something that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah. And where do you draw strength from when you're feeling weak and you just feel like, oh, everything is just a lot? How do you regain strength?
I think, personally, I think strength comes with having to allow yourself to be weak. You know? Strength is not putting up a face of being okay when you're not okay.
Come on now.
You know? Strength is looking at your issues and accepting them for what they are. Strength is stepping back and cry, stay in bed if you have to, just so you can come back stronger. That is strength. Strength is allowing yourself to fall apart. You know? So I allow myself to go through all those things, and they don't mean that I'm less of a person. They only mean that I'm strong enough to allow myself to be weak. So that's what I do.
Now, for a woman out there that's like, I cannot express myself in that way, I feel weak and I just don't know how you do it all, and they sort of want some like encouragement and motivation from you. I want you to look into that camera, whatever struggle that women are going through out there, and they look at you like, wow, Kelly has so much going on, but she's handling it.
Oh my God, putting me on the spot. But I love talking to women. To everyone out there, especially women, because I speak from a female perspective and I experience life from a female perspective. I would like to say that what I can do, so can you. Okay, we all have the power to rise above anything and everything. Don't let your circumstances define who you are. You have the power to rise.
Lastly, how did you find your own kind of beautiful?
Yo, my own kind of beautiful is intense, eh?
Yes, girl.
No, I'll tell you why. I do me. I do me a lot. And that's my own kind of beautiful. I don't go according to society's expectations of what beauty should be. I go according to my expectations, to my picture of what beauty is supposed to be. If beauty means kindness, then be kind. If beauty means love more, then do that. If beauty means being a woman of character,
Yeah.
then be that, because beauty is not defined by us looking all with makeup
Dolled up.
and all dolled up.
Yeah.
No, there is more to beauty than just makeup and good outfits. It's all about character. That's my kind of beauty that I am after. I can look all raggedy and whatnot, but if the heart is pure, if I'm kind, and if I'm able to treat the next person well, then that's beauty for me. It can't just be all clothes and makeup.
Well spoken. I don't know what to say. That's like a Jobs Mike moment. I have got a cushion here for you that I would like you to take home with as
Really?
a gift. Yeah.
Does it have my face on it?
I don't know. You tell us. But it's got a woman that we really love, so you better check her out.
Y'all are so spicy.
Look
You
at that
even
gorgeous woman.
Have me screaming because I'm so vain. Every time I see myself, I'm like, yes.
Yimlo.
I see myself on the billboard, I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. I see myself on TV, I'm like, yes. Thank you so much.
And we see you, and we also like, yes, Kelly. You know,
Yay.
you're so inspirational.
I can just see this on my bed, eh? Thank
Yes.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Continue doing the great work that you're doing, and may the voice of Africa rise. And
It
shine,
is rising.
yes.
It is definitely rising.
Yeah.
And how people have received the album is quite amazing. It's been charting. People are buying the album. So I am really grateful for the platform and for the people at home and for the women who are supporting me. It means a lot because we're the minority. So it is very important for us to support each other. Yeah.
How we are I'm like, hallelujah. You are saying all the right things,
Maybe I
girl.
was meant to be a pastor.
You are saying
The
all
first
the right
female president.
Hallelujah. It's gonna happen. No one knows what you have been through or what your pretty little eyes have seen, but I can reassure you, whatever you have conquered, it really does shine through your mind. And Kelly Khumalo was right to say, I am a strong woman in one of her songs, because through the storms she has been through, she still found her own kind of beautiful. Thank you so much to you at home for watching, and thank you to my gorgeous guest who graced us with her presence. Make sure to get her album. This has been My Own Kind of Beautiful. I'm Millicent Mashile, your host. Until next time, goodbye.